Nau mai, haere mai te kai.
Te kai o te kaupapa pai?
Te kaupapa. Ko tinana tuku waka, ko ngapuhi tuku iwi, ko orowhana tuku maunga, ko rangi heke tuku aua, ko whakamāharatanga tuku marae. Ko Hinamoa, Raua, Robert, Oku Mataora. Ko James Hoepa Smith, tuku ingoa. Kia ora whānau. Most of you out there would know me as James. James Hoepa Smith.
Kia ora, my name's Helen Smith. I am James's wife.
Okay, wearing a Mataora here in Australia is going to be educational for a lot of people because I'll be explaining to them what it represents and what it means to wear a Mataora. In the Western society or Western culture, Mataora may be intimidating for a lot of people, but informing them of the purpose and why I do wear it is more educational than just wearing it as a tattoo in the Western culture. But more importantly today, being the 10th of June, is my late son's 29th birthday. So my late son's 29th birthday is more important pretty much of the day than having a Mataora which coincides with my late son's 29th birthday. So yes, that's it in a nutshell for now.
And today is a big day where he's getting his Mataora. When he first told me about his Mataora, that he wanted one 2 years ago after his mum's passing, it was a bit of a shock. I needed to come to terms with what he was asking for. I'm Australian. I have been in the Māori culture for over 20 years. I do understand what it's all about and the meaning of it and why he is so passionate about getting one. But it doesn't make it any easier to come to terms with, I'm going to look at this on my husband every single day. It also is difficult to, a lot of processing needs to be had in order to accept it, of how it's going to change, how society are going to look at us. We're prominent in the community. How is it going to be different when we go to restaurants and on our outings? It took a lot of soul searching as well. I had a lot of questions. Is he deserving of it? Is his family happy with it and accepting and encouraging? Does his community think he deserves it? And I've asked a lot of questions of a lot of people, to the point where I'm like, yeah, it's time. I'm ready, and I think he's ready too. And I'm really looking forward to it. It's going to be exciting, and I think I'm actually really going to love it once it's on. It's not going to be something I'm going to be scared of when I do look at him every morning. And we're going to embrace it together, and whatever challenges we face out in the community, we just answer the people's questions. The angst and bigotry in the public is because people just don't know. So we're here to teach, and that's what we'll do when we're out and about. People stare, we'll teach them. This is why he's got it. And that's all it's about, and that's all we can do.
Kia ora, ko te rena taku ingoa he ria hau no Apanui me Poraurangi. We're here today to celebrate and to witness James receiving his Mataora. Okay, so for James to be receiving his Mataora today means a whole lot of things, personally and for the community. For myself, I know going through that process, receiving my kauae, it was a mixture of things. So anywhere from just a personal journey and my readiness to receive that meant that my ancestors and the stories of my ancestors would be with me. For him, it's about his children and his people looking to him and looking at his Mataora and being reminded or being reminded, or it's a provocation of, you know, where they've come from and how proud he is, and how proud they are to be Māori.
Kia ora tātou, ko Gary Harding tāku ingoa, he uri au no hikurangi maunga, mai te uranga o te rā, ko Ngāti Porou Tiwi, kia ora. So kua tai mai au ki te tautoko i James, i te whiwhi tana moko tana Mataora. So we're just here in support of James today to receive his taonga, or to receive his Mataora, and it's a big journey. So just here to support him. Wairua, tinana hoki. So, yeah, he kaupapa nui tēnei, he kaupapa whakahirahira, so it's an auspicious occasion, and it's one of significant importance to James and to his whānau. So engari he timatanga noi ho tēnei, so this is just the beginning of the brother's journey, and I must say it will be a journey, a spiritual journey for him, but also a journey that's just starting. So what I mean by just starting, I think the Mataora, or his moko that he's about to receive, is just the starting of a journey for him to reconnect to his culture, reconnect to his tribe or his iwi, to his people and his whānau, but also to start that journey about embracing his culture, embracing his reo. So no doubt he'll want to fulfill his Mataora, by also starting his real journey.
My name is Susan Barker, and I am James's mother-in-law. He is married to my youngest daughter. He has explained what it's all about, and I accept his culture. My husband and I, we embraced this culture when we first met him. And not that we can speak any Kiwi, Maori language, except Armeni. I know what Armeni is. But his forte is meeting people and guiding them. He is very good at that, and I feel that that's not going to change just because he gets a tattoo on his face.
Tēnā tātou te iwi, ko Taki Petli tēnei mihi atuana kia koutou, i te taho tahu māma, no Ngaiterangi, no Waikato, no Ngāti Koro ki Kahukura, no Ngāpuhi Nui tonu, i te taho o tōku mā, i te taho o tōku pāpā, no Ngāti Rangi Nui, no Ngāti Porou. I tupu ake au i roto o Raukawa, i raro i ngā rekereke o Raukawa. Engari kua kaha te manaaki o oku i roto o Poipiripi nei, ki roto o Narama, o Melbourne. Kei konei tonu wau e noho ana. We've come here today to support James Hohepa Smith in receiving his Mataora. I think it's a great part of the current resurgence of moko Mataora and moko Kauai. I think it's a beautiful occasion for us, especially when we're not living back home. Kei konei mātou e whakaora nei ngā tikanga. Kei konei mātou e whai nei i te ao Māori ahakoa kei wāhi ke mātou e noho ana. As far as James is concerned, or for me personally, I've been able to work with James throughout a few times throughout the 6 years that I've been here in Melbourne, and he's definitely established himself as a pillar within the Māori community here, with his work with the Māori wardens, his work in corrections, his community work. There's not a kaupapa that you go to here in Melbourne where you don't see him. The man's just all over the place. He's everywhere. And sometimes it feels like he's in more places than one at the same time. As far as there's a bit of a discussion going around at the moment. There has been going on for years about who can wear and who can wear the Mataora and what do you have to have and all of that stuff. I personally believe it's a birthright, but if there is some sort of standard that needs to be met in order to receive or in order to wear Mataora or Kauai, then I strongly believe that James has exceeded all of those standards. The work that he does for our people here in Melbourne, the work that he's done for our people here in Melbourne, and the work that he will continue to do, has all contributed to this very day. And I don't see any of that dying down after today. I think today we'll see a whole new man walk out on the other side of the needle. So yeah, very honoured to have been invited to today, and I just hope I can do whatever it is I'm supposed to do here to, enhance the beauty of this kaupapa.
I kite au I tō ingoa I runga I te pai pukamata. I runga I tō tātou hoa pukamata. Anaka hoki komuri mai, ngā mahara o tātou tupuna noroto mai o tainui, o wehe. Rātou rā. Engari nā o mahi, kāre kore kei te mohi o tātou, kei konei rātou e hiko e tonu ana, e manaki tonu ana I tā tātou kaupapa. Rere tēnā rawa atu koe te tuakana. Ka hoki mai ki a koe e te Mataora. He tika ka ruirui a koe ki tērā o ngā kupu, te Mataora. Kāre kore kei te mohi o koe he huarahi hau te mua I tō aroa. Engari rā, e haratau a huarahi te huarahi moke moke. Kia maumahara mai koe kei konei mātou ki te awhi, ki te tautoko, I e te hiwā, ki te whakahohai a koe. Kaua kai e ware ki ngā tāngata kāri tai mai a tinana nei. Kaua e ware ki te mana o te taonga kei auhia ki runga ki a koe. A tōna wāpea tātou. Ai ki au kōrero. Ki au kōrero ki ngā kupu I whiu ai e koe. Tērā pēr tōna wā. Ka tū e te hio ngā kanohi nei. E te hio ngā kanohi noho nei raro I te suni o tō tātou nei whare. E ke ai ki tērā o ngā taumata. E ke ai ki tērā o ngā huarahi. Pēnei a. Ko te mana konui. Ko whakatongia tērā kākano ki te whatu manawa o te marea e nohoni. Ko te tūmanako. Mā tātou anō e rā kākano e poipoia. Mā tātou anō tērā kākano e rā kākano rānei e manaki, e tiaki, e taute tiaki te aroha. A tōna wāpea ua kākano pua wai mai ai. Hei rā kau whakatupu manga uri whakaheke. Mā o tātou uri kei konei e noho ana. Ki ana te kōrero ahakoa kei tawhiti tātou e noho ana. Kia mau tātou ki ngā tikanga kui mā koroma rako koe tērā. Ka hoki rā ki ngā kōrero a taku pāpā te whare huia. Ko te reo Māori te tīrewa e ri ai ngā taonga a kui mā koroma. E te pāpā whakarongo mai. Ko koe rā te tīrewa e ri ai ngā taonga a kui mā a koroma I tēnei wā. Ahakoa ko whiwhi a koe te Mataora. Ahakoa ko whiwhi a koe tēnei taonga tuku iho. I nā e nei nā, ka tū koe hei Mataora. Ki te ao whānui, ki tēnei ao mate, huri e noho nei tātou. Ko ngā kupu o te ngākau, ki a koe, o tira ki tō whare. Ki tēnei whare, ko manaki nei a mātou. E ki tēnei mātou, I te wairua o ngā tupuna ko tā moko hia ki runga ki a. Engari a pōpōra, ka tū koe ki ngā ihihi o tamanui te rā. Kāre kore ka kitea e koe o tupuna e tā moko hia ana I te rangi. Ka titiro whakarunga koe. Ka kite koe I tō māma. Ka kite koe I a rātau mā koe mene atu ki te pō. Ka kite koe I ngā puhinu I tonu. Ngā tupuna o ngā puhinu I tonu. Ngā tupuna o rāhiri. Ko taura, ko rātaura, ko tātaura. Rere taku e te tohunga Mataora. E te tohunga maumoko. Kia māia, kia kaha, kia manawanui au mahi. Ko mahi a e koe, ko hangai a e koe te hiwhare nunui mā te iwi Māori o kona. Engari, nā e nei nā. Ka tāia e koe te hanga whare mōhau anake. Mōhau, kōrua ko te Mataora. Ka tū tonu koe, Kōrua ko te Mataora. Hei rino kāurure. Ko te rino kāurure, ka whiriwhiri e ngā taura nunui, ngā taura kiko, ngā taura wairua. Kia tū hei whakahāpaitanga ko tahi. Ko tēnei tahao, ko te rā tahao, kia tū ngā tahi. Anei rā ko tō taha, anei rā ko te taha. Kia tū tātou hei ngā tahi. Mōhau anake. Nō reira hangaia te rā whare. Hangaia te rā whare mōhau anake, he whare manaki a koe. He whare tiaki a koe. A tōna wā pēr tā mātau rā. Hoki mai ai ki te mihi ki a. E kore rā aua mihi. E mutu, e maroke no atu, e waimeha no atu. E kore rā ngā rere whakamiha. E tukua ki te pō. Engari rā, ko ngā reo maioha, me ngā reo mana hau. Tēnei, te rere atu ki a koe me te aroha nui, me te aroha mauroa. Nā runga i tērā, ka kapi kone. Ka re kore ki te haruru e tehi o ngā puku kai wainga nui ata. Te haruru mo te fried bread tērā pē. Ka whakairi hia te tapu o ngā kōrero ki te tau huru o tō tātou whare. Ki reira iri ai. Ki reira noho ai. Ki reira tatari ai. Engari kāre mātou e hoki mai ki aua tapu. Mō anake e rā tapu. Mō tō whare anake e rā tapu. Mō ngā tupuna e rinei kai tō pakitara e rā tapu. Nā reira ka mai hui kona, hui no i tō tātou whare. Tēnā koutou, tēnā koe, tēnā tātou katoa. Ka pai? Ka pai, yeah. I keep forgetting we should translate these things, eh? Man, how do you translate things?
Needs to be done in 3 minutes, the battery dies.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah. Hard luck on your 3 minutes, brother. I think, it's hard to translate words that are selected specifically for an occasion like this. It's hard to find words in the English language that actually embody the wairua of what's said rather than just the face value translation. I think in time, the meaning of all of those words will instill within you, within all of us. I really do want to translate it, but I don't know the words in English that will do it justice. It won't sound as beautiful in English anyway. But I think one thing that I want to say respectfully and with the most humble of hearts is that I'm never going to acknowledge when somebody says I have a Mataora. Because to me, you are your Mataora now. Ko koe te Mataora. So I'm not going to come up to you and say, oh, that's a me Mataora. I'll come up and say, tēnā koe te Mataora. And I hope when you hear me say that you know exactly what it means. It's not to shed a negative light or anything. It's nothing like that. It's just I know when I'm going to see you, I'm going to say tēnā koe te Mataora. But with all due respect, I do wholeheartedly agree with what you said. I think there are people in this room who will be inspired to pursue the same path that you've begun today. So if there's anything that I can say in English, it's thank you. Thank you for allowing all of us to be here and to share the day with you. Thank you for welcoming us to this beautiful whare. Now we know where you live. Now we know where you live. We're in trouble now, bro. But I think today is the caliber of people that have come today is, it's a physical form of the work that you've done here for our people, and none of it has gone unnoticed. I've only been here 6 years. I don't know half of the stuff, but I feel like I've seen it all with you. The only time I see you is at kaupapa Māori, so it's, it's you're always there. You're always there now. So I think just as the physical people here are proud of you and happy for you, I think you'll find that those that aren't here, physically or spiritually, I think you're going to see just the depth of the choice that you've made today and how beautiful it is. I think just like the designs that are now have now adorned your face, you'll find that when you stand in front of Tamanui Te Rā tomorrow, you'll see those same designs by your tupuna in the sky. I think that's the beautiful thing about being Māori, or one of the beautiful things about being Māori. So congratulations, mate. Congratulations. It's a massive step to take the physical form of a reconnection to tupuna. And especially when we live in a place, and the bro can agree with this, it's not accepted everywhere. I do say though, I know full well, just because of what I know about you and how I know you, I know full well that when the moment comes when somebody speaks against your mataora, I know exactly how you're going to deal with me.
That's his money.
But I wholeheartedly hope that you just see how much of an inspiration you've become. You, as if you could have gotten bigger. As if you could have been a bigger inspiration today. You've just one-upped it. So yeah, tēnā koe. So the bro, te rangi, the man now. Me, I'm sure we're whānau, we must be. But yeah, well, it's the same as what I just said to James. To uphold our tikanga and to uphold these aspects of our culture when we're not at home. It's a beautiful thing. And some people speak against it, but at the end of the day, we got our kids who are born here. Yeah. So we either choose to reconnect them away from home in the hope that one day they might go home, or we leave them lost. What are we going to choose? Kia ora. O tātou tēnā. Nere ai, koe tērā taku whakapākehotanga. I don't know if that bit of justice I would include, but huri noa I tō tātou whare. Anō. Huri noa. Tēnā tātou, tēnā koutou, tēnā koe, tēnā tātou katoa. Papai, ka whiua te rate kia Gary, because I said he will say something.
Tū tātou I wai e ta tātou I honore he koroma.
Te honore, te honore.
Kia tātou katoa, kia tō whai o tō tātou aereki ai kuraisi, me te aroha o te sotua, me te whiwhinga tautano te wai o tātou. Ake, ake, ake. Kia ora tātou.